Oh, hi there, and welcome back to Minecraft. We're here on the 1.18 solo survival world, and this is episode 6. So in the last episode we spent quite a lot of time working with villagers. We made a villager spawner, we also made an automatic potato farm and also an iron farm, and I wasn't too happy with the way it looked. So as you saw at the intro of this video, we've been a little bit busy and we've been tweaking. So this is the breeder as it stands, and I personally think it looks a lot better. It's a little bit smaller, but that's fine because these guys, they've only got one use, and that's to make baby villagers. So it doesn't matter about the potato outcome because we've got the potato breeder over here, or the potato farm. Now this one, you might be thinking it's a bit ugly, but you know this works really well. It's actually really well. Yeah, you might think ugly. Why'd you get rid of it? That's what we're going to work on today. We're actually going to start working on making this area in general look nicer. And I got rid of the house because I felt like it was a little bit too crammed. The reason I wasn't liking it was because everything was crammed together. So I thought, split things up. With obviously the villagers now, the baby villagers will go. Basically, they go out this way, down and out instead, whereas this guy, I've got the villager, he lives now in here. There you can see. Hi, how's it going? Stay in your cage. So we've separated these buildings completely so that they're not sort of combined together, and I want to start working on some walls to sort of separate the areas. So that's what we're going to start off with this episode. I feel like we need to sort of probably flatten this land out, make this consistent, and just like I say, plan some walls and some paths, and just start planning for space, because I think we didn't plan the last one, and it was obvious. It could be seen, and sometimes it's better just to start again. Alright, so I've been experimenting with different styles of walls, and I'm quite liking this one. Now it's going to be quite a lot of work to do, but I'm prepared to put it in. So we've got sort of 3 layers. We've got like the back wall, which we've got sort of a combination of different stones. We've got cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, we've got andesite, and we've got some sort of slabs and some stairs and stuff to go with it. Then we have the stone bricks on the outside, so we've got obviously the regular stone bricks plus the cracked stone bricks, and obviously again stairs, and then the occasional bit of andesite just to sort of spruce that up a little bit. On the next layer above that, we've got some wood. We've got oak wood sort of around adding a frame around the outside, and then spruce trapdoors around the edges. And I think all in all this is looking quite good, and I think it will look good once we spread it around and keep going. As for the top, I'm not 100% sold on this at the moment, but I think we could do with adding some stairs, some 4 blocks, just to give the height differences a little bit more. But I think all in all it's looking quite good, so I'm going to try to experiment and probably, I think, flatten this land out so this is lower, that's higher, that's lower, and then bring that around there. So I'm gonna have a little go at that. But first, we have pretty much used up all of our spruce wood, so I need to go sleep. But then we need to go collect some more of that. So I'll do that, and then we'll crack on with this. So this is the closest spruce forest to our base, and I think we spawned around about over there. So we're not too far away from spawn. Hi sheep, how's it going? That's the mountain over there, that's where we live, so yeah, we're not too far away, but yeah, it's far enough that I don't want to be doing this trek every day, so I think definitely get some saplings here, and we'll go. Hi cow. We'll take some back with us as well. Gotta admit, this mountain looks cool. I don't miss being cool because it's icy and cold, but I think we're gonna have to cover that with snow at some point, so that's for another day. But let's grab some wood. Well, you don't see many of those. I can't normally kill that guy. Where'd he go? Oh no. So first of all we need to make some space, and then once we've got that we need to add a line of stone bricks followed by an arch on the inside like so, and then snip around the back and we can add a single slab on the top. Stay at the bottom and then start making space for the row behind. For the moment I'm just popping some cobblestone in, but we'll add some details afterwards. And now it's a case of just going through. We've got the basic shape, we just need to just change up the odd block to make it look a bit more interesting, just less standard. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and then obviously once we've done that on the stone bricks, we'll then start doing it on the cobblestone area as well. Then once we've done that, we just need to add a fence post, a lantern, some spruce trapdoors, and also some buttons. And for the top, we're going to just drop it down one block and put a variation of blocks down there. Hopefully, I've not gone over the top with too many different variations. I'm sure you'll let me know if there's too much or too little of each one. And the bit we did earlier, I wasn't too happy. It's not geek-tastic enough for me, so I'm just going to try and do that bit again. And all in all, I think this looks a lot better. Certainly got the feel of old, ancient, lost, and forgotten. And, you know, it's more to what I wanted to do. Yeah. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Only thing I want to do now is we need to get rid of some of the other stone and replace it with some grass so it looks a bit nicer up here. I feel like we've got a lot more space here now, and it's feeling amazing. It looks, in my opinion, this is it. This is what we're going for. Just need to think about getting a staircase down and try and get a style for that. Once I've got that, I can then just replicate this all over. So I've laid out a 7 across, a 5 down frame for the oak wood, and need to start clearing out the space so that I can actually make the staircase. And obviously with the dirt that we collected from there, we can use that to flatten the land out a little bit more up here. And we've now got the top path up here as well, which should do the job. We need to then start coming down here. So what I was thinking of doing, we've got two options here. We could try and get a staircase coming down here, or we could dig out a couple of blocks here and have the staircase going down there. And I think I prefer the second idea, so I'm actually just going to take these away, and we'll put that back. I just want, they were there just so I can make sure I've got the right amount of space. Okay, so after several attempts and changes, I think I finally got something that I'm happy with. Oh, I made an access point to the potato farm, so that's there. I think I finally made something I'm happy with. I've spent this out and we've carried on going this way, and I was originally thinking to maybe sort of continue doing this sort of thing and then maybe do another 7 there and a 7 there, but it then started to feel a bit claustrophobic in here. Plus then we need to make sure we had sort of this design on both this side and also this side, so I decided against that and just quite a clean finish. So we've got the stairs going up and down. I might need to look at injecting some different colour in just because there's a little bit much there, but yeah, plain all the way around here, and you can see we've sort of got lined out for the next one here, which we haven't set up, but I think, you know, this could work. Oops. I'll be doing the same down here as well, by the way. That's later down the line, but yeah, it's coming on quite well. The good thing is as well, we've got some space back here which I'm using for temporary storage for well, all my my stones and my woods and all the other stuff, and my beds are here as well. But yeah, I feel like I could do with something in there. I don't know. Still not happy. We'll have to try and think about that. I might be able to come up with something along the way, or if you guys have got any suggestions of something, we can just add a splash of colour in here. Appreciate any ideas you've got, because that's the only thing I'm not quite sure of. I feel like we should probably cap that off as well. There we go. Job done. Right, so I think that's good. What I want to do then is obviously continue this along there. We're going to keep this level here, and then we're going to drop the level down to about that height for a bit, and then do the same thing, and we'll carry it down there. So that's going to be dropping down there, and we'll carry that around there. Basically, I'm going to just try and get quite a lot of area. Now, I'm not sure whether I'm going to do the same on these back walls, or I think I need to plan out the buildings first and then work on the walls, because some of them will be hidden. But yeah, I'm going to try and do a bit more of this, try and get a decent amount blocked off, and hopefully get somewhere with it, and I'll catch up with you guys in a sec. No sooner had I finished recording than I thought of this, and yeah, obviously leaves and vines. So I've added a few in here, as you can see, nothing crazy, but just enough just to give stuff going around. Yeah, why not go? Nothing crazy, but let's go crazy. And I think I might continue the same around there. I'm not going to overdo it. I don't want to have it on everyone because it's just like silly, but there's certainly going to be enough of them where there's going to be elements of leaves and overgrown, lost in time, all that stuff. Another thing I want to do as well, which I keep forgetting about, is puddles. I want to keep adding some puddles in because I just feel like that's going to add some colour up here and help things out a little bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on. So hopefully next time you see me, there'll be a bit of a big update. Hello, little dude. Hello, cutie pie. Oh, don't run away. Don't run. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so I've spent quite a lot of time working on this, and I'm quite liking the way it's coming out, to be honest. It seems to be working really well. Now, we've obviously gone on ahead and we've got quite a few more segments of this, and I'll show you the top in a moment. But yeah, it's looking quite good. At the moment, I kind of got it so that it's just empty there. I've just sort of done an overhang, and we'll probably, I don't know, I want this to go out a minimum of 3 for a path, before we go down again, but we maybe go further, but I don't know how far we'll go yet. I haven't figured that part out yet, but yeah, this is looking good. It's starting to feel like there's sort of an ancient structure here that's sort of lost and forgotten. I've also obviously expanded this area here, and as you can see, we've gone all the way around there, and it's looking really good. I can't, yeah, this is so much better than what it was at the last episode, so I'm really liking this. Obviously I just need to work on the space a bit more, but we just come up here. You can see we've dug out the path. I could probably do with getting rid of that all the way along. I've done this bit here because I just needed something, because I think this will probably come around here, maybe 2 sections and then another one going, a couple more going that way or something. But yeah, I think possibly get rid of all that. I just need to work out. What I don't want to do is take away too much mountain and then we've got no mountain left. Okay, so yeah, I need to work out, I don't want to get rid of all the mountain, because that's the whole point of being here, is we want to be surrounded by mountains. So this possibly might be the top, I don't know, we might go up there. We certainly will be going down, and I need to work on how that's going to, well, figure out how it's going to work. Obviously we'll need another staircase going down somewhere, and more of this keep going down until we eventually get down. Whoa, that's lucky. Down there. I kind of foresee there's a big old section here which we could probably flatten out, and that could be one thing, and we could probably make that connected to this at some point, sort of at this height, and then we'll have that height, and then there'll be one there, another one there, and yeah, I can kind of see how it's going to go. It's kind of working well. I feel like I've been doing this for quite a while, and I could do with a little break. So I think let's try something else. Let's check out the farms and see how everything's getting on. Okay, so first off, having a quick look at the old potato farm, and it's pretty good. It seems to be performing pretty well, and I think already is a good sign that the storage is probably a little bit too small. So I'm just going to expand that real quick. There we go, that's looking better, that's already starting to filter in, so all these potatoes in here will start falling into there. That will be the first one, and then this will be obviously the extra afterwards. If we need to, we'll add some more later. And as for the villagers, I can already hear them. I think we might have quite a few in there. Let's see if we can get in there without letting them all out. Okay, got a few. Yeah, it's not too bad. Keep it going. Keep it going, dudes, keep it going. And as for the iron farm, I've made a few little tweaks to this as well. As you can see, we've obviously changed the visual side of it. We've added some leaves along the side, some vines, and some stuff to the walls, just to make it look a bit more interesting. There's an iron gun in there at the moment. But also, we had a bit of an issue where we had to make some changes, because sometimes, every now and then, these guys would just stop being scared of the zombie, and obviously it stopped the farm from working, because if they're not scared, they're not calling out for an iron gun. But what we did there, I've added a little bit of redstone. So as you can see here, we've got redstone coming in here, we've got a bunch of pistons here, and there's a button hidden just in there. All that button basically does is push the pistons up so that it blocks their view, so they kind of forget about him for a second. Then they all get scared again, and bish bash bosh, everyone's a winner, baby. But yeah, that seems to be performing pretty well. We've got not a lot in there, but in there we've got 2 stacks of iron and a little bit, 2.5 stacks. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That seems to be working quite well, considering we're not really here that much. I'm happy with that. And while we're over here, I've also made a few changes to this entrance. I've gone a lot heavy on it. There was a few comments basically saying, yes, go hard, go home sort of thing. Make it more overgrown. And I think this looks amazing. This is, every time I tweak this, it's just getting so much better. And I've gone all the way through. We've added a few puddles and stuff just to sort of give it that extra little bit of spice. And obviously lots of leaves along the way. And we've done this the entire way through. So all in all, I think this is looking really cool. I don't know what you think. Obviously, let me know in the comments. But I'm really happy with this. I think this is looking great. It took quite a long time, but it's definitely worth it. How beautiful is that? Absolutely amazing. I'm in paradise, guys. I'm in paradise. And I've been informed that the amethyst shards can be used for making tinted glass and also blocks of amethyst. So I've got a few ideas for that moving forward. Okay, so back to surface now. We obviously used a fair bit of stone making all these walls, and if we're going to do the same, we're going to make another layer down there, another one down here, and obviously all the way around. We're going to need a lot more stone moving forward, so I've come to a bit of a plan. Now, I'm going to need a little space for a project we're planning in the next episode, and we've kind of got some space here, so if I was to start cutting this out and making this bigger, in the same time we can get some more stone and nail 2 birds with 1 stone. Ironic. Let's do this. All in all, I think it's actually looking quite good. We obviously have only done quite a small area, as much as there's a fair bit. We've got quite a lot more to do. Now, obviously, well, I plan to sort of do this layer down here, follow the cliffs around here, go up that mountain there, do around the bottom here, do all over there, do all over this side. There's a lot to do, but, you know, for the time being, I think it's not a bad start, and I've really enjoyed doing this. I didn't think I would. I thought I'd find it quite mundane and monotonous, but actually, I really enjoyed it. I like the fact that each section is unique to itself. Quite nice to see them all being slightly unique and having their own characteristics. We do obviously have this big hole in the ground, which we may even make bigger. I don't know. See if you can guess what I'm going to be using it for in the comments. But it might have to get bigger. I don't know. We'll work on it, sort of maybe in between episodes at the start of the next episode. And this obviously goes around here. And we've only gone as far as here for the time being. We can go further, but you know, one thing at a time. We're going to have to work on some sort of floor around here, but I haven't quite decided what we're doing with that yet. And like I say, we want to go sort of that way and follow it round as well. But as for the path up here, I think I actually prefer this path to the path I did up there. I'll have to tweak it and play around with it. I'm trying to make it so that obviously it was once all stone bricks, and then over time things broke and we've got some obviously grass blocks and some path blocks that are sort of coming out of it. We got some stones and some puddles and bits that are broken, and it just hasn't lasted to the time. So that's what we're kind of going with there. Maybe we can tweak it a bit more, I don't know. One thing I will say is, when it comes to places like this, I'm not sure about it being straight flush, so I think I might try to do a bit more like that and see how it goes. If we have a look at this path, for example, compared to that path, I can see there's quite a big difference. And these blocks here, I think, is what it is doing for me. So what I might have to do is actually tweak this bit up here, which is not too difficult. It's just a case of raising this up, because this level down there is one block higher. So these are sort of in the layer below, and they then become puddles like we have there. I think that'll work better, so I'll probably tweak that. But aside from that, I'm really liking this, and obviously I need to start working on putting some buildings and some stuff in. There's a lovely space for a building there, and we could probably decorate this with sort of natural stuff around here. We'll come back to that one in the future. But yeah, I think that's as much we're going to get done today. It's been a very busy episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's a bit more building than normal, a bit less farms and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. But if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And obviously tell your friends about it too, because if you like it, there's a good chance they will too. As always, I've been Geeky Gamer. You've been awesome, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.